So you've got an interview with the top law firm in your city, or maybe you've got a business idea. You're walking into that bank asking for the biggest loan of your life. Maybe you're a consultant and you're pitching that client a 12-month, multi-million-dollar deal. Here's the reality, guys, is people in their minds have an idea of what success looks like. And if you don't meet that expectation, if you don't look the part, you are starting off on the wrong foot. In today's video, I'm talking about looking like $1 million without spending a fortune. Tip number one, level up your style. I'm not talking about wearing a suit to every event. What I'm talking about here is looking at what other people in this industry, other people around you are wearing, and take it up a single notch. So most people are wearing hoodies. Well, how about wear a sweater that actually looks good and actually complements your build? Okay, most people are wearing t-shirts. How about level it up by wearing a collared shirt? Most people are wearing collared shirts. Maybe throw on a sports jacket. Most people are wearing sports jackets, or occasionally they do. You could level it up by wearing a suit. And again, this can be applied to casual clothing. Everyone's wearing denim, but they're wearing distressed denim, denim with holes in it. Well, then go with a dark colored denim. Now let's talk about leveling up your footwear. And for a lot of you guys, this can be a huge upgrade, a huge win, because you may be saying, Antonio, well, I've got leather shoes. Am I not covered? These are very casual. You would not wear them with a suit because overall the silhouette, the build, the leather type, just the particular style, this is not going to work with anything but pretty much jeans. Let me compare this with a pair of much dressier pair of Chelsea boots. Do you notice the toe right here? All of a sudden, much smaller, very sleek. Now also take note of the leather on these boots right here. Notice it can take a shine. This right here, again, going to be dressy. I can wear these with a casual suit. Maybe not, a full business suit because not the particular style, but you could pull it off. Now let's talk about casual boots. These boots are going to be a bit dressier than the first pair I showed you, and overall it's because the build quality. These right here, these are going to be Goodyear welted. They still have a rubber sole, but they use a Goodyear welt design. But overall, this is going to be a rugged boot. It's made from a higher quality leather. It can take a shine. Look to find something that fits your particular style, something that fits your needs and the rest of your clothing. Spend good money once, cry once, but wear something that's going to make you feel great, make you look like $1 million. Next up, let's talk about accessories. We're talking about jewelry, we're talking about watches, we're talking about sunglasses, anything that you wear to accessorize. And classics are where you start. Aviators, a great pair of classic sunglasses. You want to go with Wayfarer style, or you can go with Clubmaster style. A wide range of different types of sunglasses, guys. Start with the classics. Next up, let's talk about items being clean. So you want to make sure they're polished. There aren't scratches on it. If it has leather pieces like a leather band on a watch, you want to make sure it's not scratched up. Replace it if necessary. When it comes to your jewelry, take it in to get cleaned, especially if you have anything with stones. When it comes down to it, guys, you don't want anything that looks overly worn or it's about to break. Now, I mentioned watches, and you may be wondering, Antonio, where can I get a great watch at a fair price? Guys, I want you to go check out Vincero. I'm linking to them down in the description with the best discount code you're going to find out there, guys. For over 2 years, I've been talking about this company. I wear their watches. These are watches, when you wear them, you're going to get compliments. People are going to notice. And guys, I've bought some expensive watches, and I have to say, I still wear my Vinceros because I like them. I love them. They fit actually my needs whenever I'm traveling. They've got a whole lot of new designs. They've got this one right here with the metal mesh strap over on the Kairos series. This one right here with the red racing threading in there. At least that's what I think of whenever I look at this watch. Then we've got this all metal watch. Guys, they've got you covered with all different styles. And if you haven't been over there, go check them out. Again, free shipping, a 30-day return policy, a 24-month warranty. And guys, they've got almost 11,000 reviews. The vast majority, 5 stars. Go check them out. I'm linking to Vincero down in the description. Again, with the best discount code you're going to find out there on the web. Next up, avoid the huge oversized logo. Unless you're getting paid by the brand, guys, you don't want to wear that huge logo that can be seen from 5 miles out. It's best to avoid them because they just look tacky. Now, a small logo, yes, that's perfectly fine. But once you start seeing those repeating logos on the trousers or on the shirts, I like to avoid that. It just doesn't look good. You want to avoid novelties as well. So novelty neckties, novelty pocket squares. You want to be very careful with novelty items. They really can tear apart an outfit. Oftentimes, simply going with solid colors. Very classic. You notice the outfit I have here, the dark colored suit, the white shirt. When you're lost here, think about simplicity rules. Next up, gentlemen, immaculate personal grooming. And let's start with your hands. Are your nails clean? Are they cut well? Are you biting your nails? If you've got that issue, guys, then I've got a whole nother video that I can recommend. And your hands, are they washed? Are they clean? Guys, these things are important, especially when you're putting your hands out there for a handshake with that person that's potentially going to give you a job or loan you money. Next up, let's look at your teeth. Look at yourself in the mirror. Do you have yellow teeth? Do you have stained teeth? Do you have teeth which are just really gnarly? If that's the case, perhaps you need to get them whitened. Perhaps you need to get them straightened. Next up, let's look at your shave. So if you're gonna go with the scruffy look, if you're gonna go with the stubble look, this works great whenever you're going on a date with a woman, because women have been shown to be attracted to this. But when it comes to projecting power to a business type of environment, you need to make a decision. You need to either go with a beard and make sure it's immaculately groomed, or go with a clean, completely shaven look. Next up, let's talk about classic hairstyles. A lot of options out there. 3 of them that I highly recommend are going to be the classic crew cut. Maybe check out a classic side part and the classic quiff. Now, when it comes to products, you're going to see there's oftentimes a product with a shine like pomades, or you're going to have products like a clay that aren't going to really have any type of shine. I think that the shine is going to be a bit dressier, especially if you're going for maybe more of a slicked back type of hairstyle. Next up, let's talk about immaculate clothing. So your shoes, you want to make sure they're shined. You don't want to have scuffs. You don't want it to look like you have never shined your shoes. When it comes to your clothing, you want to make sure it's clean, that there are no stains, there are no holes. Now, gentlemen, all of you need to know what this is and know how to use it. This is an iron. You can use an iron directly on cotton or linen. So if you've got a pair of cotton khakis or you've got a linen shirt, you can use this to get rid of the wrinkles. Now, really quick, I want to talk about color. And unfortunately, a lot of the new clothing that you purchase, after a few washes, what do you notice? All of a sudden, it loses its vibrancy. The key here is to use detergents which are not going to damage. You want to wash clothing only when it's dirty. So many people, they wear maybe a pair of jeans for a couple hours. They're not even dirty, and they throw them in the laundry. Guys, when it comes to shirts, when it comes to your jackets, when it comes to your jeans, when it comes to anything that you wear, only wash it when it's dirty. And if possible, get away with spot cleaning. Now, gents, no RMRS video would be complete without me talking about the style pyramid. We're talking about fit, function, and fabric, and that's the next thing you need to pay attention to if you want to make sure to dress like $1,000,000 on less. Nail the fit. Doesn't matter if you spend $2,000 on a suit or $200. You've got to nail the fit, the right function. So don't wear a suit if it's not required. If everyone is dressing casually in that work environment, you're looking for a startup in San Francisco, then okay, I want to dress one level up. Then when we talk about the fabric, buy the best you can afford. In today's video, I'm talking a lot about saving money, but you can still save money when you look for deals. You go to a box store and you say, okay, I'm going to wait for this particular outfit to go on sale. I'm going to actually identify the shirt. I already know exactly what I want, and I'll be finding out, watching for sales. I'll get on that company's email list. I'm going to get that shirt, or I'm going to find something equivalent for a great deal. Now, gents, this next point on how to look like $1,000,000 without spending a fortune is key. You've got to be confident. You've got to know what you stand for. You've got to have the courage to be the best dressed man in the room. And I'm not talking about always wearing a suit. I'm talking about wearing clothing which sends the message you want to send. So you've got to know what you stand for. You've got to know who and what you're about. Start off with small things. One thing I have just been in love with for the last year is actually finding signature fragrances that I absolutely love. It makes me feel better when I wear this particular fragrance. This other one right here, on a hot day like today, I want to wear a fragrance like this. I want you to go check out this video where I go into more detail with a guest, and we talk about how to find your signature scent. Because at the end of the day, gents, I want you to become the man you know yourself to be. So if you got any questions, I'd love to hear from you guys down in the comments. And go check out Vincero, an amazing company I'm linking to down in the description with the best discount code you're going to find out there. I just love the look. Very different from a lot of different watches out there. So if you haven't been over to their website, guys, I'm linking to them again down in the description. Go check them out. Whew, it is incredibly hot in here. Someday I will get air conditioning in my office.